a very big issue. You know, it's expensive. Gas is expensive. Insurance is expensive.
Rent.
That's another very big issue.
$2,000 for a 1-bedroom.
Yeah.
And I have 3 kids. That's crazy.
That is very crazy. That is very crazy.
$2,000.
And you know, there's only so much money that we can print before, you know, we implode. We have a porous border right now, where they're coming in droves. And I'll share something with you. It's, you know, my grandmother worked in a kitchen all her life, got paid cash, paid her taxes. My grandmother's 96 years old. You know, you would think she has her benefits. Guess what? They cut out her food stamps recently.
That's what they do to
Yeah. But anyone coming in that's, you know, and I agree with helping everyone, but it's a 96-year-old and she didn't have me and my mother and I, you know, and then how do you jump through the system? The system is complicated. Yeah. So I'm the chair for Children, Family, and Seniors up in Tallahassee. And I hear all of this all the time when you know, when it comes in. Obviously, the food stamp situation, we push through to Mayavita's office and that goes over to federal level, but I'm seeing it very consistently. Right now, we're trying to focus on where we're going to place a lot of these seniors that are being left without their homes. So that's why I said there are 2 types of homeless. There are the ones that suffer from mental illness, that even if you do find them a home, they want to continue to live on the street because there is a mental issue behind them. And then there are ones that are financially, because of the circumstances, that become homeless. And it's gut-wrenching. It really is gut-wrenching. And it doesn't have anything to do with capitalism or free market. Sometimes the system doesn't, you know, the system in play, the pieces in play aren't working in favor of, but I, you know, carry that torch. Because I'm going to be a senior one day. My grandmother, my great-grandmother, my great-great-grandmother would always say, "Como me verás, as you see me, you shall see yourself." So that's what I use as my north, as my mantra. Yeah, moving forward. And I'm gonna tell you something. This is a very, very, very hard position. You know, I went in very, very innocent. One thing is to be an activist, and I went to work for the Trump administration. I worked at the Department of Homeland Security. I was the first female deputy press secretary for the Department of Homeland Security. I went to the border, so I know what goes on the border, and I know how well he handled the border. And I saw everything that came through the border. Human trafficking. Right now, where we're at is we are actually enabling transnational organizations and more human trafficking, and just we are causing the implosion of our economic system because there's only so much people that we can accommodate on the social systems. So once again, but it's a $29,000 a year job. It's part-time now. If you do it, if you want to do it, you do it 80 hours a week. You throw your heart into it. You get beat up a lot. You get people up. They say a lot of things that aren't true. And there are nights where, you know, I cry myself to sleep and I ask myself. And then I wake up in the morning and I go to the office and I'll find, you know, like it happened to me recently, an 80-year-old constituent sitting there and says to me, "Thank you. You know, my son died. I have no one. You got me into an apartment. I have the mental health that I need. Thank you." And I go, "Lord, you put me where I'm supposed to be." And, you know, I get it. You know, what doesn't kill you helps you grow. So, I don't know, any other questions? I don't want to take, I know that there are other candidates here that anyway, so thank you very much. It is an honor. I look forward to doing this more.